Hello guys, I hope you all are fit and fine. So today our topic is that is it possible to speak good English without grammar, or can we learn good English without grammar? So my answer is going to be for you that yes, you can learn good English, not only good English, fluent English without grammar. And not only English, if you want to learn any language, so you don't need to focus on grammar. No, it is not compulsory. Grammar is not compulsory to learn English. It is just a part of grammar. Sorry, part of English. A small part of English. If you learn with grammar, so you can learn very right English. But if you don't focus on grammar and you are speaking English even without grammar, so it is also okay. You also can speak without grammar. Mostly my friends I see they what do? They focus too much on grammar. They concentrate too much on grammar. And what happens? That whenever they think to speak, whenever they have to speak at any topic, so first what do? They make sentences in their mind. They translate Hindi to English into their mind, and because of that what happens, they are not able to speak. Because why they cannot speak, or they are not able to speak? Because they think, they have fear that we will, if we spoke English, so our grammar is not going to be correct. Or if we speak, so we will not use grammar in correct way in our English. Because of that happens that they are not able to speak English. So I would like to just say to you that grammar is not compulsory, or grammar is not the big task that if you want to learn English, so you have to learn grammar. What you have to do, you instead of focusing too much grammar, you have to listen more. You have to consume more, see the way how the people are speaking. You will see the person who is using grammar, he is speaking good English, and who is also not using, he is also good speaking English. Because no, everyone observes only big mistakes. If you are talking about present and you went to past, so it is big mistake and everyone will be observing it. But if you make a small mistake, so nobody observes it, nobody pay attention on it. Everyone, if a other person can understand what you want to say, so there is no problem. You don't need to be good. You don't need to be good at grammar. You have to be good at speaking. You have to be good at in confidence. And what is the, because when you listen more, you observe more. And as you can see that English environment is must for learning English. Why? Because you can see American children, they don't teach grammar to their son. Their son raise and they see the environment of English and they learn English, or they speak English without anything. And you also can see in our country, our children or maybe our friends or me also spoke Hindi without learning. Because our parents are speaking, we are raising in Hindi environment, so we learned Hindi. So what you have to do, you have to make a English environment. You have to listen more, observe more, speak less, listen more, observe more. But whenever you think to speak, don't think that my grammar will be wrong, my grammar is not going to be right. Just go for it. Or if you make a big mistake, so there would be some person who will tell you that where you are making mistakes, where you have to stop making mistakes. But if you are making a small mistake, nobody will correct you. Everyone can understand that small mistakes can be done in English. There is no problem. Let me tell you one thing. When I was learning English, so I was learning English. I was learning grammar rules, present, past, future, preposition, conjunction, modals, adverb, everything I was learning. But even I was not able to speak English. Because of why? Because the environment was not of English. I was learning English, but I was not speaking English. I was just learning. But and nobody was there who was speaking in English. Everyone was speaking in Hindi. So it affects too much of environment. But when I went to a coaching where everyone was speaking English, so I started speaking English. It doesn't matter that your grammar is not strong. If you get an environment of English, so you will automatically speak. Because you have to speak in English, so you will automatically speak. I have given my 6 months to English, learning English, but I did not learn. I learned, but I could not be able to speak English. But when I went to the environment of English, when I went there, my English become very best. Why? Because I was already good in grammar, and when I got the environment of English, so I become very best in English. Or as you can see, I am not a fluent, but I still am learning. Still I am the learning. Still I am the journey of learning. But I would like to say one thing which I observed that grammar is not everything in English, or it is not compulsory in English. You have to make a English environment, and you have to see. You have to try your best that you keep yourself more and more in English environment if you want to learn good English. Grammar is just a part. Grammar is not at all English. It is just a part. I can understand, or I also say it makes your English good, but it is just a part. I have seen a lot of people who are not good in grammar. Even they are doing a good job. Why? Because whenever if you are going to do any job, they will not ask to your grammar. They will just see your fluency, or they will just see that if you can understand other person or not. They will not see your grammar. So my whole conversation was about that. Don't take grammar too much seriously. Go for it. Go into the academy and speak whatever it is wrong or right. If you are making big mistake, so other will correct you. If you are not making, so nobody will correct you. Everyone will say it's okay. So guys, I hope you are getting what I want to say. So let's meet in next video. If you like my video, so you can subscribe my channel. Thank you guys.